Hi guys, it's your girl AllenTCynthia and I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm gonna give you guys my best recommendations for books and my read list as well. I'm gonna be sharing you guys all of these today. So let's just hop into this video without further ado. And by the way, if you haven't watched my older video, click the card up here so you can go ahead and watch it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, turn all post notifications on so that you get notified every single time I upload any new videos. Let's just hop into the video. First of all, let's just get into the different categories of the books that I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be talking about finance, personal growth, and finally spiritual growth. Let's begin with our first, which is finance. I'm going to give you guys like the book recommendations and later give you my read list that I haven't read yet. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book is so amazing. Lots of information about money and finance as a whole. So he just has the different variations talking about the different views that his rich dad, who was his best friend's dad, and his real dad, who was his poor dad. He nicknamed him Poor Dad because of their different financial philosophies that were varying. For example, rich dad, told them like you should always buy assets instead of liabilities, explaining assets as things that add money to your pocket and liabilities as those that take money out of your pocket. So that is for mindset growth and financial education. Number 2 is Richest Man in Babylon by George S. Clason. This is the book. His teachings are in form of parables. Make thy heart fatten, controlling thy expenditure. This is like a solution that I'm good at. When I don't feel like reading, I would go on YouTube and just look up for some books that I would like to read, audiobooks or Spotify as well. So you can listen to these books, or you can pay a little subscription with Audible so you can listen to these books. The Success Secrets of the Ancients, the most inspiring book on wealth ever written. I highly recommend you all read this book. Rich Dad's Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. The author just talks about, the writer simply talks about the different characteristics, mindset, financial strategies, employees, self-employed, and business owners and investors. He gives all the characteristics, mindset, financial strategies associated with each quadrant, and it's up to you to choose where you want to belong. A book that talks about financial freedom and independence as Rich Dad Poor Dad. It's simply like a little extension from Rich Dad Poor Dad. Number 5 is The Psychology of Money. Morgan Housel delves into behavioral finance, examining why people make irrational decisions and how fear and greed can affect their financial decisions. It is really a valuable book, and it has the different key themes of individual behavior in financial success, the importance of wealth building, developing a healthy relationship between money and the human mind. Number 6 is Unscripted by MJ DeMarco. I hope that is the pronunciation of that name. He just provides a whole understanding and a guide of escaping the scripted life. This is an amazing book. As I said, I was just getting rid of my bad habits in reading. I would just read one book today, one book the other day. The next day, I jump onto the next, the third and the fourth. Maybe day 6, I run back to my first book. I completely lost touch on where I even stopped. Simply urging readers to break free from predetermined paths and look for your own unique ways to build a successful life. So that is what he simply talks about: advocating unconventional success by taking calculated risks. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Lessons on having a mindset that will build you success in all areas of your life. Number 8 is Happy Sexy Millionaire by Stephen Bartlett, really explaining the unexpected truths about fulfillment, love, and success. 95%, but it was such an amazing book. I would recommend everyone to read. It will just give you lots of knowledge and how you can get rid of all the comparison and how to set yourself up for the best. Hopping onto my read list, track recommendation is Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. He literally emphasizes this one. I call this 10,000 hour rule, opportunities as crucial elements to success, and investigates the various factors that encourage or lead to high levels of success, challenging notions of individual merits and external influences. I haven't read this book, but it's on my reading list. Number 2 on my reading list under finance is The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. It was recommended to me by a friend. I really felt the necessity to get myself a copy. Focuses on the power of small, consistent that can multiply over time, highlighting the influence of these habits on personal growth and success. The 4-Hour Work Week by Timothy Ferriss. He just emphasizes how to escape the traditional way of work and just getting yourself in position to have freedom of time and location freedom. Intelligent Investor by Benjamin Graham. He emphasizes the importance of discipline, long-term approach, margin of safety, and separating speculation from investment. Next, my read list is One Upon Wall Street by Peter Lynch. Secrets of a Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker. That is it for the finance category. Let's hop on to the second, which is personal growth. Atomic Habits by James Clear. He literally talks about how tiny habits, remarkable results over time. I've read this book, but I haven't completed it yet. But it's such an amazing book, a must read in this category. He also explores the science behind habit formation. He also provides strategies that can help you break bad habits and build good habits. How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. How to make friends quickly. Winning people over to your way of thinking. Improving your conversation skills and making it more entertaining. Read list. Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle explores the concept of living in the now moment and achieving spiritual alignment by transcending the limitation of the ego. Focuses on mindfulness and just being in the present moment. Is You a Badass by Jane Sincero. It is such a book. I've read a little or a few pages. It has some humor in helping you as a reader to improve on your self-esteem, overcoming self-doubt, embracing your strengths, and building a life of your dreams. It is also an amazing book that I want to read so bad. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a by Mark Manson. It is such a counterintuitive book that challenges self-help. The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. It is literally a strategic guide exploring the principles of power dynamics, influence, and manipulation throughout history. I would love to read this book as well. Getting Things Done by this book, a productivity and time management guide that introduces GTD, which is literally the Get Things Done. Last but not least, under my read list in personal growth, The Magic of Thinking Big by David J. Schwartz. On to the last but not list category is The Spiritual Growth, Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. He uses Christian virtues and relate so well. It is such an amazing book to positive thinking and to understanding your subconscious mind. Is really powerful. Mind what you listen to, say about yourself because it's listening. Your subconscious mind doesn't differentiate what is real or not. For your subconscious mind, it works, it never sleeps. I recommend this book a lot, and just get yourself a copy. It also teaches you how you can manipulate it for the better and for a positive and more fulfilling life. Number 2 under this category is Reality Transurfing by Vadim Zeeland. It is roughly a recommendation in the read list for me as well. It talks about the importance of balancing intention and desire for something. He uses a metaphysical and philosophical approach to explain his methodology with different concepts such as space variation, and offers practical techniques to shift one's consciousness and influence their destinies. Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. For the first few pages that I read, it just has a lot to do with positive thinking and faith. On my read list for this category, I have The Secret by Rhonda Brain. Literally explores like the law of attraction, explores positive thoughts are gonna bring you positive outcomes and negative thoughts are gonna give you negative outcomes. That was it for today's video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, just smash the thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below how you feel about this video. Follow me on Instagram at AllenTCynthia. Subscribe to the channel, turn all post notifications on so that you get notified every single time I upload any new videos. I love you guys to the moon and back. I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.